Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle and today I'm going to be listing down few ideas I put together where you can add this to your New Year's and try to make it either fun or random hobbies or goals, if you want to call it. So this is a list. Again, you can tailor it to your self, to your lifestyle. It could be done once a week, once a month. It doesn't really matter, but there are things on this list that also are not going to be expensive or are inexpensive, or you can try to find them online. So let's get started. Right. So on the first, we have a themed movie night, which is you and your family or your friends can get dressed and all of you guys watch a movie together. It can be basically on a projector, on a TV, whatever, on your laptop, whatever. But it's literally just the excitement of getting dressed and having everybody around, something to look forward to. The second could be reading a book from every continent or cooking a dish from a different continent. This is just purely to either read something different or to cook and taste something different. Again, you can cook this at home. You don't have to go to a fancy restaurant, but this is something you can even look at doing and trying maybe improve your cooking skills as well. The next thing I thought about was watching one classic movie, whether it's in a month, a week, whatever. Point is, back in the days, they did not have that advanced technology, but they did make really good movies, and it would be nice to watch them and see what your parents or your grandparents grew up watching, because there's always something to learn about it, and old is gold. What else? Yes, have an unplugged day every month, once a month basically. So, disconnect your phone or whatever, take time to yourself, watch a movie or, do something that you've been planning on doing, whether it's cleaning up a space, whether it is working on one of your hidden talents, or maybe catching up on some drawings or some paintings that you've done as a kid and you want to just get back on track, or it relaxes you. Anything, but just stay away from technology just for that whole day. Oh, fun one would be collecting postcards or some kind of small souvenir from every town or city that you visit. Because again, when you have something physical there, it takes you back to that memory. Oh, do you remember when I visited this place and we did this? Or it's like a funny memory. But having something physically there kind of also brings back that memory a lot more quicker. The next thing I would say is this is this is probably an interesting one, which is why don't you write a handwritten letter or note to your loved one? It could be your best friends, it could be your partner, it could be your family. It's literally just putting down on paper what you think, what you appreciate, or even, sometimes it's always good to have written letters or postcards, because those memories last. And when you write something down physically, it has a lot more intention, it has a lot more sentiments. And I'm not saying, why sending an email won't have, but it just hits you differently when you get a handwritten card or handwritten letter and date it. And years from now, probably the person is going to send you a picture and say, hey, you wrote me this letter and it meant so much, something like that, anything. This is also something I felt I had to put on the list. So, with technology advancing and you have autocorrect or dictionary or AI, and you just feel like there's no need to put in any effort into your speech or vocabulary. So, why don't you learn a new word every week and try to use that word in your vocabulary, or when you're speaking to somebody, or if you're writing down a letter, just try to use that word. And why not? Yes, again, a lot of technology makes us very lazy, and it also does make us physically lazy because you have the tendency to sit and then just keep scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. So why don't you take or learn a new fitness activity? So it doesn't have to be expensive. Again, everything is available online. So even if you want to do a Zumba class or a fitness class or yoga, whatever it is, you can always play it on your TV, on YouTube, whatever it is, and you can learn from that, because what it means is you are not only teaching yourself something, you're taking time for yourself, as well as you are learning a new skill. So learning something new has never hurt anybody. The other bit I wanted to also talk about, again, this is an interesting one, which is try to have either a monthly, a weekly, or even a yearly kind of photo album where you have your achievements. So for example, the first time you drove a car or something like that. It's the smallest wins in life, because having those memories physically present in front of you, you are able to remember all of those wins. You're able to remember how you felt, how that win made you feel, how strong you felt as a person, as well as also remembering the things that you can achieve and you can do, and how strong, again, how strong you are as a person, as well as how independent you can be with and without people. Yes, that's what I would like to say. What else? Oh yeah, and I think the last one is be a tourist in your own city or town where you live at, because you can always experience life through a touristic person's eyes, because living there, sometimes you take things for granted. So even if you've just relocated somewhere, there's not much, or maybe you've lived there your whole life, but you can always experience something new. So I would say go on maybe TripAdvisor or Google or whatever it is, and just check different touristic attractions. It doesn't have to be expensive. It can be maybe a park or a museum, whatever it is, but just experiencing those through a touristic eyes just makes you appreciate the country or the place or the city you live in, not to take things for granted. And also the other bit is, you never know if any of your friends or family visit you. You can always talk to them and give them a history about that place, and it's good for you. So yes, I hope you did like this video. If you did, please comment down below if you agree with any of this, if you have anything to add to this, and subscribe to my channel. And I hope you are having a wonderful new year so far, and see you in my next video. Bye.